Hello Virgo, my name is Priscilla from Crystalthingsheal, here to do a monthly reading for you. This is the mid-month to mid-month next month. So we're going to do things a little differently. We are going to be doing a life reading, love, sex, and finance. So we're going to hit all four of those areas in your life, okay? Wow. That's a lot. Hold on. Let's start with these. So for life, what do we have? For life, I see that you're being guided. You're being guided to get grounded in life, okay? Also, chakra balancing might be a good idea. If you haven't considered it, I would. Maybe doing some yoga would be a good idea for you too. Maybe going outside and doing so before it gets really cold out. I don't know where you live in the world, but wherever you live in the world, maybe it's a time to do that now. You might notice lots of butterflies or dragonflies that are going to be attracted to you. Look up what that means. This is all about getting balance and finding yourself again, because you're in a phase of transformation over here. There's transformation in these butterflies too, but I was paying attention to the dragonfly, so I would pay attention to that, okay? Something about the earth is going to be very important for you, like spending time on earth. That sounds weird. I don't know why I said that. I'm not even just talking about grounding. It's like, maybe you have to live in the now. Be present. Don't worry about the future so much. Interesting. Actually, can we get a little more on the life part? I don't know. I feel like that wasn't done. Little reading on life from my Virgos. Thank you. Yeah, live in the now. Because you have people, you have a lot going on. You have to cherish the people that you love. Some of you have some legal things going on, like you're arguing with someone or going to court with someone. So it's kind of like you have to really focus right now what's going on. There's no time to dilly-dally, to kind of worry about like what could happen. Like, no, this is happening right now. You need to focus. I also want to point out, for those of you who aren't going through the court thing and are dealing with the relationship thing, the reason why you have to be now is because your significant other sometimes feels like when you're there, you're not really there. And it's time to reciprocate. It's like they miss that love, so they need that. Same at work. When you're working, you're just like being a robot. You're not really there. Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, because you're juggling too much. That's why you can't be anywhere. You're only like giving 0.5% of everywhere you are. And it's not serving you well. You might have to knock some stuff down in order to pay attention to where you really need your attention focused on. Be accountable. Because you have some things that are going on in your surroundings, and instead of like using avoidance, you need to face them head on. Because right now, because part of you is like avoiding something, you're not seeing the, the big picture. But once you do, things will work out for you. See how all this is happening, but you're not seeing that? You're like, doo, 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 doo. You gotta take a step back. Yeah, it's like you're screwing yourself over. That's not good. Yeah, once you kind of take a step back and really look at everything for what it is, like I said, once you're in the now, being present, you'll be able to figure everything out. It's just right now, because you're avoiding it, it's making it worse. We're going to go into the love / sexy reading. Love first. Is this love? That's what I'm hearing. Oh. Passion. Oh. So is lust versus new love. Is this love? Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. So you have the hots for a new person, and it is very, very lusty. And you're like, is this love? Romantic feelings, right. But look, your guides are saying that it's safe for you to love. So, yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's just because you're healing, right? You've been stabbed in the back in the past, so now you're healing from that. Make sure you don't, it's the ending of something is bringing a new beginning to something else. And now it's time for you to receive. So you have to keep a positive mindset here. Because now you have options, right? Just know that you're still going to need time to heal because things are happening gradually. You know, but you're making progress. So now you're encountering yourself with a soulmate, which you have many soulmates in your life. But for whoever this is, one of your soulmates is like chasing you a little bit, right? And they're like, "Ooh, I like you." And then there's something about them that reminds you of yourself in a way. It's like you can see yourself in their eyes somehow. They represent change to you. There is a crap ton of passion. We're going to go into the sex part in a second. You guys even might like have phone sex conversations or like sexting. Sending pictures to each other. Yeah, this is hot. Yeah, you might get wet down there quite a bit. Or you might like jerk off a lot if you're a guy. Or like, you know. It's just, it is what it is. Let's keep going. More sexy time. Oh, yeah. Woo. This is hot. Yeah, you definitely, yeah. There are puddles everywhere. It's like you have never watched porn this much because you're thinking about them, even when they're not there, because you're like thinking about them so much, you're like, oh my god, I need to, like, you've never masturbated this much when they're not around, because they're not like quite with each other. This person's at night, this person's during the day, right? But yeah, it's happening. It's like you're both closing your eyes, thinking about each other. Lots of movement with the hands, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, you're just sitting in that moisture. You're like, yeah, this can definitely go somewhere. Oh, the male in this, I don't know if they really like to jerk off a lot or what, but yeah. But the thing is, it's really cool. I just noticed this. Here you have the sword and the sword, right? But then you have the Empress and the Emperor. But it's always like night and day. So I don't know if you guys have a different schedule, or maybe you guys have a lot of differences or whatever, but you guys are always on each other's minds. And then it reflects in a sexual way. This is something worth working towards. Yeah. This is going to take time. This partnership. But I see good things. 2 of Cups, the Moon. I was going to say the Lovers. So I think you are slowly discovering that this is a soulmate for sure. And it shocks the fuck out of you. And you're like, what is this? No, they got me. Fucking Cupid. Hit me. I don't want to be alone anymore. Surround me with your love. Oh my god. This is so nice. Let's move forward. You complete me. Wow. Well, damn. Let's keep going. Let's go into your finances. I think that's good for your Love Sexy reading. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is going to be the only zodiac video for the month. Just so you guys know. Just because I have a lot going on and I want to be able to give you things also, but still take care of myself. Let's go to the after deck. Let's go traditional, yo. What can we talk about for finances for Virgo, please? After your reading, I have to take a break because I'm also doing laundry. So YouTube. Ooh. Wow. 10 of Pentacles was the first card that came out. So finance is looking damn good and damn stable. The Fool. So maybe, I don't know if you're starting a new job and you get a big increase in pay or something like that. Because the Fool's a new beginning. Right? And this is like you kind of had to take a risk. So maybe you were at a place for a long time. Yeah, so you had to make a decision. You were at a place for a long time and you just changed jobs because, you know, that's what everyone's doing right now. But it pays off big. Because now there's forward movement. And now you're like, yeah, I can see my future in a different light. There you go. Seeing that future in a different light. With stability. Where this was a long time coming. Yeah. Your spirit guides are like, woo! Yes! Side note, some of you might meet a significant other at work too. But this is bringing on big change in your life. This is something that you manifested. You made this happen. Good job. You made the right choice. There's no... Yeah, see, now it's time. It's basically just timing, and now is the time. You knew that this was a better work environment for yourself, so this was an offer that you considered. This is also an offer where you have potential to grow at, and that I see you being at for a very long time. It's just that it stressed you out for quite some time because you weren't sure how it was going to all play out. You're like, I don't know. I don't want to make any moves right now. I don't know if it's the right move. I don't want to like make this move and then have it work against me. And so you were being a little emotional at the time. But you weren't listening to your intuition because I think your intuition knew that it was time to go. And you just weren't listening to that. But then you make a choice. And that choice was to take some action. And to shoot your shot. And as a result, you get the Empress and you receive everything that you wanted. Well, damn. Reading over. Until next time. Bye-bye.